Huh?
What color do you have there?
This is a light gray. The mix was 7 whites to 1 black, and then dilute that to 2 parts paint to 1 part. I'm sorry, 1 part paint to 2 parts water.
Okay.
That's a really light gray. Is what that is. But that's it. We're done.
Kids at home, they're just at the age where you can just start leaving them at home, right? We're walking into the country kitchen and the phone rings. Payphone. My wife says, well, hello? And Shek's on the phone. She don't know it. Shek goes, is Master Bates there or something like that, some kind. She goes, Shek? He goes, Mom? It's like, you know, it's like, he got beat. He got his butt. Oh, man. What are the chances, man? You know, it's like, oh, kids. That's just like me when I was about his age at that time. I was over at 7-Eleven. They had the Jimmy Fund cup there for the MSD, you know, or whatever, MDA. And I said, Jimmy. I took the can, ripped the can off, and I started going around collecting. And my dad had a bunch of people that worked for him. I said to my friend, I said, we'll go over there. I know that guy will give me money because my dad's his boss, you know, so I went over there. My mother just happened to be there, but I didn't know that. The ladies on the phone go, hey, Mrs. Oskowitz, you know, it's like, you know. And my mom hears me, and she drugs me home from the head of the hair. And I go, Mom, can I at least keep the money I collected? It's like, no, it's busted. Huh? You know, really, what you can do is you and Daryl can get them over there.
We want to be in the hot tub.
And then,
how long did it take anyway?
You were slow this time. You have 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Are you done?
Get in order.
That's it. You guys seal it?
Well, seal it.
Yeah, seal it. We can do it all within an hour, usually too.
You can seal pretty quick after this, then?
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Without the torch.
Oh, without the torch, you're waiting for dry time.
Do you torch off?
We try not to.
We try not to. These spas, we were pushing.
We were pushing production.
So we were doing some torching, but you know,
carefully.
You just have to be real
as
careful.
long as you're careful, there is no harm. Is that correct?
No. There is.
We have something crack off that we have to go back and fix it. So
it's not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not.
Let it dry naturally.
Why would it crack off? What do you crack
Expansion. There's a meat. There's a meat.
Rock, you're going to have an air pocket where either water can get in or air is going to heat up, and that expansion is going to cause the surface to crack off.
Even if you didn't have an air pocket, you got solid meat, thicker, then you got a thin shell on top of it. That thin shell wants to expand faster than the hot meat, the meat behind it. Off it comes.
If you really get crazy with a torch, now you're having a lot of problem with no matter what, you just deteriorate that subsurface. Maybe it didn't pop off, but now it rubs off real easy because it's burnt. You know what I mean?
Not a good idea. We do it for classes. And have ever since we got here in Arizona. We didn't need to do it.
Are you going to do more than just this one precast spa? Or are you going to just, is that it? That's the pattern, that's the way we're
No,
is there a demand? That's the question.
Yeah, there's a demand. There's a demand.
I mean, couldn't you have built-in little pockets that would hold a cup that doesn't look like a cup holder?
No,
maybe even
there's a lot of accessories. There's accessories.
Have a little ice chest that would hold.
There are accessories. There are accessories. What do you guys think for 20 minutes, huh? 27 minutes? Oh.
We were timing you just to see how long it would take.
I think they can.
I actually guessed it would take about 45 minutes to an hour. I think it looks really good.
Is it okay?
There's one in the back that I like that.
Oh, yeah?
A little bit of that orange color.
Oh, I like. They're orange. It looked like it was weak comparatively.
Really natural looking.
Oh, yeah. When it gets put together, it's even better. I think what they're going to do is they're going to move. Hey, Scott, are you just going to move the things over there? Once you get them over there, we'll run through a timing. Marcos, go ahead, Daryl, and take over the film. Let Marcos help Skyler. Skyler help Marcos there. Yeah, sure.
Spray every now and again, but in the big scheme of it, you won't even notice it. Like, yeah, this is a good example right here.
You're not going to say, hey, look at that speckle, that don't go there.
I'm just curious as to how meticulous you've been on some of your projects.
Oh yeah, this is a good example of a paint job at its most raw, I suppose. We only used 5 colors. We banged it out 20 minutes, and it was a pretty good square footage for 20 minutes. And
this gray is just the original cast stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah. We didn't really cover a whole lot of it up, really. We just wanted to augment, because they wanted a gray to begin with, so no sense painting a gray on, really, you know.
Right.
So we just augmented the color with a black and an orange, just to give it a little bit of spice. Skimmed it so we can pull some of that life out, and then really the speckles are just to dole out the harsh look of the skim and the base colors. This is pretty much what you end up with. And then the gray, really. We really go heavy on the gray in the end because they want it gray.
Yeah.
And it hides a lot of your misdeeds there beforehand. So.
Do you normally do this in 2 pieces, or did it just break?
This guy?
Yeah.
We always done it in this one big piece. They're a little more temperamental because it's so big. So.
It looks like it was joined on the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We always beef them up afterwards if they feel thin or look thin. You'll find that on a lot of this stuff. If we think it's going to break, if we think it's going to break, we'll go ahead and beef it up. But yeah, if we were to do this and redo the mold, this would definitely be a separate piece from this, because we've had problems with this one. It's just so big.
Releasing it out of the mold.
That's where most of the breaks happen, yeah. Oh yeah. This is a real bugger of a mold, this heavy mold this one comes out of.
Huge.
Yeah, it's a pretty good size.
What I want to do is I want to get these over here, sitting them around.
Yep.
And then I want from there the installation. So
all right.
We go boom, boom, boom. I want to time that. Once they're out of the crate, so to speak, they're sitting around here 5 minutes to install. What we did was
This guy.
When we did this for real.
I couldn't tell you, to tell you the truth. I never really measured it. That one. Just slide it in, or this might need to go. Yeah, go this way. Cool.
Radius.
We'll be taking out the crate. You guys can.
Some people don't leave us at 3.2. We have to modify this ball or this.
So if we have a client,
Well, it's 4750.
Your way, or is it pretty?
Modifications.
No, I've got a good one. Bring it out a little.
Is for a specific concept.
Yeah, but it can be made for
Pretty good?
It doesn't matter. It's just, obviously it's
There we go.
It's this.
That looks pretty darn good.
I'm just curious as to how, does this fit a pretty good broad
Almost. No, diagonally is more than
Oh, there we go.
I believe to be, yes.
Is that good?
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. What do you think?
Oh, how many pieces of panels?
Yeah, right. This is one, right? And this is one.
Quite a few. On a lot of them. Quite a few.
There we go. This way, or?
That's it.
All right. Cool. Let me just hold this guy while you.
Shim it up. How are you going to attach it?
Usually we shim it up, but then once this slides down, the lip's gonna hold it all in.
Oh, you got it short up.
Yeah, yeah, I see the.
We're done in there for a waterfall. And I said, man, I can take that spa area. Turn it into a lovely waterfall.
Oh, thanks. Cool.
So we'll have to get rid of that. I'll charge you to take it out of here. And I take it home. You know, ever hear the deal, spike the deal? Okay? I got the contract tied up in my truck, give it to her, signed it, got a check. I didn't have a helper with me. I had PVC though, and I had PVC cutters. I got a bunch of 4-foot PVC.
Yeah.
You want to figure out acrylic. The stone tough for these.
For the